would like to share with you about benefits of doing extreme sports. So imagine, if someone on the street comes to you and says, you just want a ticket to free bungee jumping, will you agree to go and jump? Everyone?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Yes, I understand. Most of the people will say no to this opportunity because firstly, they will think about dangers and disadvantages of extreme sports. However, there are many benefits which can be experienced when certain safety measures are taken. So today I want to convince you to take this opportunity of free bungee jumping. University of Zagreb in Croatia and the University of Ljubljana in Slovenia conducted a research. And this research discovered many benefits of doing extreme sports. And today I'm sharing with you 3 main benefits of doing extreme sports in your life. So the first benefit will be being more energized. This research compared 3 groups of people: non-sport people, people who don't do any sports at all, low-risk sport people, a group of people who prefer such sports as basketball, football, swimming. And the third group is high-risk sport people who are engaged in sports like snowboarding, mountain skiing, and etc. And they discovered that non-sport people got the least score. And they were characterized as shy, introverted, prefer to be by themselves, and appear to be clumsy. Low-risk sport people got much better results. However, the highest score was achieved by high-risk sport people. They were described as dominant, leader type, appear to be brave, energetic, and extroverted. And I can tell you that this is true, because I tried one type of extreme sport and it really helped to awake the energy inside me. You will not believe me, but one day I decided to try parachute jumping. It was the scariest experience in my life, but it was also the best experience of my life. I was sitting on the plane when the instructor told me that it's my turn to jump next. I came to the very edge and looked down and saw a beautiful land hundreds and hundreds of meters below. I was never so much afraid to make a single step in my life, but I did. And while I was falling down, the whole life went before my eyes. I never felt so much energy. I even did all my household duties next morning. So it's true. Extreme sports gives you fresh energy. The second benefit of doing extreme sports is emotional stability. It is usually possible when the person doesn't have any negative emotions or worries. And as you already guessed, non-sport people lost again. Their score was the lowest. And they were characterized as tense, anxious, nervous, and easily get stressed. Better results were shown by low-risk sport people. And the winner was high-risk sport people. They were described as relaxed, cheerful, who can very easily deal with stress. I also experienced this benefit in my life. Last summer I was on a holidays in Kemer, Turkey, and most of the time I spent sunbathing and relaxing on the beach. But one day I decided to try rafting. What is rafting? Rafting is a recreational outdoor activity which uses an inflatable raft to navigate down the river. And, it's quite dangerous sport, and it's about teamwork. I was chosen to be the head of the boat, the person who decided where to make turns. In other words, I was the captain of the ship. It was a 2.5-hour long journey through cold mountain water. Dozens and dozens of rocky turns, many moments of fear, excitement, and accomplishment. It was challenging and hard because I had to make decisions on what was the right turn, what was the right time to make this turn, and what technique was right. And I had only a few seconds to make every decision. This is when I understood that in order to do rafting, you have to be extremely emotionally stable. Yeah. Yes. And as you see, I did a good job, and we all survived. The third benefit of doing extreme sports is consciousness. How you understand consciousness? Consciousness is reliability, accuracy, and working habits. And as you already guessed, non-sport people got the least score. They were characterized as tired, lazy, and people who suffer from a lack of will and enthusiasm. On the contrary, high-risk sport people were characterized as cheerful, energetic, who can be reliable, trustworthy, and who have a very strong working habits. I can also relate this to my experience. Last January, we were on holidays with friends from ETC in Seoul, South Korea. And one of the goals of our trip was to try snowboarding. After a few days in Seoul, we went to a nearby mountain and rented snowboarding equipment. So imagine a crispy white snow with a blue sky and with no single cloud. We have been practicing on a beginner slope for almost 1 hour, but all my attempts were unsuccessful. I tried to ride the snowboard, but I kept falling down again and again, smashing the cold ice snow with my face. And then we decided that something is wrong, not with us, but with the mountain. So we went to another slope with the beginners. And unfortunately, or fortunately, we made a mistake and ended up on the highest peak of the mountain, which is called the Dragon Peak. And the only way down from this Dragon Peak was on a snowboard. This is when we felt adrenaline rushing in our blood. And it turned out that the harder the challenge, the faster you learn. I had to use my consciousness to the fullest and concentrate better. And to my surprise, I learned snowboarding in just half an hour. Okay. So the Dragon Peak was conquered. And this is how I became the queen of the Dragon Peak. Yeah. So today I share it with you 3 main benefits of doing extreme sports and 3 stories how I experienced these benefits. So next time when someone offers you a free ticket for bungee jumping, you will gladly accept this opportunity, because life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. Yeah. If you want to be conscientious, emotionally stable, and energetic, you should be doing extreme sports. Here is your ticket to free rope jumping. Live your life to the fullest. Thank you.